What's up everyone, Ntense Gaming here, welcome back to the channel. Today we got something pretty special. The desk is a mess, that desk is a mess because we have something important to do, which is right here. One sec. Today we'll be taking a look at what's in this box here, sent over from Ntense Gaming. You guys have seen our coverage on their Glitch Gaming TV stand. This is one of their new L-Desk. I believe this is the Genesis L, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have it linked down below if you guys want to check it out. But been looking at some L-Desk for a little bit and looking to maybe swap these two Ikea tabletops out. May end up keeping the main one here for kind of product show list and everything. But that's why all of this is a mess. This box is very heavy, so I'm out of breath. We'll be setting this up today, so gotta get these out of the way first, and then we'll start breaking this one down. All right, so now that we made some room, I'm gonna start tearing into the new box. Hopefully it doesn't bother the neighbors too much. This is a little late when we're doing this. Go and see, let's get this guy open. Okay. Let's get some of this back in here. And I'll come back with you guys once we got this cleaned up. All right, so now that we cleaned up for as good as we're going to for right now, let's begin the assembly process. Hopefully this is, if anything, easier than Ikea's. Well, we'll see. It comes with a decent little instruction booklet. Get a little manual here. So let's see how easy this is. All right guys, so there we are. The desk is complete. Sorry, I had to cut the little build short. I'd filmed everything and be putting everything together, but I don't know, for whatever reason, that file was corrupt since it was a time lapse. But anyway, we'll still go over some features of the desk, what I like, what I didn't like. I'll grab you guys, we'll get some close-ups here. But definitely have a lot more room for activities now, because I still had the two remaining tables set up in here. So we'll be keeping this one as the main display desk, and I took my old desk, kind of shifted it over to the side here. Use it for extra projects or to, I don't know how much you can really see on camera, but use it for extra projects, extra storage, things of that nature. And like I said, we'll get some close-up shots of the desk now that we got everything kind of set up. So let me come grab you guys and we'll go over some things that I liked and didn't like. And then we'll kind of conclude from there on where you guys can find this desk if you're looking for something like this. So let me come grab you guys. As you can see, I still have the main display desk and my old desk over there. You can see it's dirty. I definitely need to wipe everything down. But I thought it was cool to keep these set up in here. Don't have a ton of room in this space here, so definitely have to maximize what we can. And usually it means end up going vertical. So this will give me an option to still have the main build and display desk here. And then I'll have some storage in here. That's actually the box for the case that's over there. But you can store some stuff under there, as well as on top of this desk, or as we're working on things, have the product boxes and things out of the way of the main display desk here. But going over the real star here from Ntense, this is their Genesis L-Desk. Looking pretty cool. Got everything set up on it here now. Just took my pretty much everything that was on the previous desk, you guys have seen in every other video, and just set it up on here. This one's got a little flare to it. We have little pointed edges here. It's got a little cut in for helping you get a little bit closer to the desk with your chair, and that happens on this side as well. And what's cool with this setup is you can actually flip it. You don't have to mount it going, L'd off like this. You can actually, or like this, I guess. You can actually mount this side here to the other side. Because going under here, if we can see, we'll get in a little closer here. Basically, it has little mounting rails here, and we can flip the orientation of these here to go on this side of the desk. And what's cool with this, I still have to do some cable management here, but this is actually a pretty nice little cable management tray that sits on the back side of the larger part of the desk here. Let me see if we can actually get some shots through the back here. Not a ton of space in there, As you can see, it's kind of just a bird's nest. I have it just kind of stuffed up in there just to get it ready for the video. But basically just have a power strip kind of slid in there and everything else is run through it. Definitely need to go through and do that a little nicer. Just wanted to see what it looked like, so I wanted to get it set up. Over here, got the desktop set up. Now, what this desk comes with is actually what's down here. This is actually meant to put your PC on the floor. It's got a little riser. They show it as just kind of stuffing it over into the corner that's over there. So I have a lot of styrofoam and plastic to clean up. Since you guys saw in the unboxing of this, there was styrofoam and plastic everywhere. So everything definitely arrived just fine. Nothing, I didn't see any scratches or dents or dings on anything. So that was pretty good. Managed to get out of the box without destroying it. But this little platform here, you would supposed to put your PC on. So you would kind of slide it like kind of over to this corner. It's how they have it shown anyway. And you would set your desktop on that. Now, while it's on a riser, and it's a decently high riser, it's away from the floor. One, these are carpet floors. Two, I don't like putting PCs on floors. PCs just belong on desks. Why would you spend this much money on RGB stuff to get better gaming performance if you're just gonna stick it somewhere you can't admire it? So what I decided to do, and I might even put some padding on it, use it as a footrest. So you can actually swing the desk out here, or my chair. Anyway, well, hang on. That slid under the other desk. But you can use it as a footrest as long as I guess it's against the wall here. So we'll go and scoot in, and they are. And I've seen ones like these on Amazon and stuff like that. But basically able to kind of put it against the wall. Probably put some foam pads or something where I don't scuff the wall, and then use it as a little footrest. But originally designed to hold the PC or hold your case and all. But like I said, you know, as cool as this one looks, I'm gonna keep it on the desk. But yeah, we got our speaker set up on here. And of course our headphones and headphone stand and mic and everything. But basically, this is what the desk would look like you sitting at it. Very sturdy design here. Like it doesn't really wiggle too much. I'll list the, or either put like a little infographic up now where you guys can see the kind of the weight bearing for each side when it goes together, because it's a little different from each side. But I'm pretty sure I could sit on this thing without breaking anything too bad. I'm about 200 pounds myself. At least sit on the main part of the desk, because these are metal while they are hollow. Everything was pretty easy to put together. Has a pretty nice bracketing system that we kind of got to touch on before the footage was lost. But I do have, I guess I say, a few gripes with this guy. So we'll go over the cons real quick. Like I said, pros, just sum those up. Basically, I do like the construction. Everything feels pretty sturdy. Like I said, not too thick here where you can still mount a mic like this to it. Well, I might change the position of that guy there or get a different boom. Decent amount of space here. Not quite as deep as the Ikea, you know, desk I was using before, but definitely gives me a little more spanning room here. So if I did want to put something, you know, kind of on this side, that'd be cool. I get, you know, while they did design that thing in mind to put your PC down there, you know, that would give you technically more room in the corner of your desk. I just don't like putting PCs on the floor. So if you're cool with that, that would even give you a little more room on the desk, just storing it down there. But if I'm going to build something to look at while I'm gaming, you know, I want to keep it up in sight. Now, as far as the negatives go, like I said, assembly was fine. Everything arrived in one piece. Had no issues there. And the gripes I do have are pretty minimal, I'd say. One of the things with this being an L-Desk, now I don't believe their other L-Desk they have on their site is the same way because of the shape. So this guy has some pointy edges to it. It's kind of like a trapezoid-ish shape, except there's some cutaways there. But you know, the pointy edge, I mean, it's gamery, it's edgy, no pun intended, well, all puns intended there. But you know, catching a hip on this would be pretty annoying. You get up and maybe catch, you know, like the side of your leg or something on it, if it, you know, it's kind of pokey. But because of the shape of the desk, and it kind of does that on this side too, on the back side here, you can't really push it all the way up against the wall because it's shaped, you know, kind of like I said, like a trapezoid. You can't put that in a corner no matter how you turn the desk. So if that's, you know, some OCD-ness there that might drive you crazy, you know, maybe that's just me, but you know, it's cool. Kind of stuck the Lyra lamp over there, might back it up a little more. You know, it's not that big of a deal. It gets pretty close to the wall. You know, if anything, it might help with cable management or something, some pass-throughs there. Now on the back side, you do have a little bit of room here. So So I got a pretty big wire mess to cable manage. So I did, like I said, best I could to get it set up. But you do have these little cutouts here. You know, even if it does go flush to the wall on this side, you still have little divots or little cutouts. You know, just got my router and my little Hue thing set up there for, you know, all my lights in the living room. We run Govee in here. But, you know, it gives you a little bit of cutouts on each side. Here's one over there as well. So you can pass cables through even if it's close to the wall. But yeah, outside of that, you know, it's, you know, it assembled fine. You know, it took me probably 45 minutes or so to get it fully built by myself. Wasn't too bad. Everything arrived in one piece. If anything, I might end up going with their other model that's on the store. While I do like the look of this one, I don't know, just being able to push it off in the corner would be cool. You know, since it doesn't have the weird kind of point to it. But otherwise, like I said, sitting down in it, you know, it's a good height. You know, like I said, I'm not a super tall person. I'm like 5'9". But like I said, it's a pretty good height. My chair's all the way up currently, and it pretty much comes in where, you know, with my armrest at kind of default length here. You know, if they go all the way up like so, you know, we would go over the top of the desk, but you know, with them like this, it'll easily go under the desk. That's no problem. I'll list the, like I said, dimensions here as well, so you guys can see, you know, kind of length, width, so you can size this, say, for your room if you're looking for a desk like this. But as far as a lot of the L-Desk on the market, unless you want to go with something kind of, you know, Ikea like this, and unless you're close to one, you're paying pretty good for shipping on these. I'll list the price of this guy down in the description as well, where you guys can check it out. But yeah, but I believe that about goes over everything. Flip around this way where you guys can see. I need to put you guys back in the stand, but basically, there you can see it is set up and done. Like I said, overall, you know, I think the pros definitely outweigh the cons there. You know, like I said, a little OCD brain on not being able to get it all the way in the corner, but that's fine. Like I said, again, not that big of a deal. But yeah, I hope you guys appreciate it. You know, showing the setup today. Definitely look forward to doing more projects here. I got one coming up on that case sitting over there. But basically, I think this will definitely help me get a little more work done. Definitely have a little more space here and have to take advantage of all the space that we don't have, basically. Still want to do a little more with the setup. Just give you guys a little update here. Still want to put this little guy up. This is a little metal pegboard. If I want to put that up on the wall somewhere. I'm probably going to order some different and Govee RGB stuff, especially right now. Their stuff, they're doing their Black Friday sale, so I might end up getting more RGB stuff than I need. And then putting some art up. I've got some posters and stuff I need to hang. And I still want to do a, in this kind of corner here, I still want to do another kind of shelf desk, no, not desk, but shelf display kind of thing over here that would help with storage. It'd look nice too. You guys, when you're looking, you know, from over in this direction, you know, would have something a little nicer to stare at other than just my face and a blank wall. We might end up even doing some wallpaper or something. Okay, guys, if you do have any questions, definitely drop them down in the comments below. Appreciate you guys stopping by and checking out the Ntense Genesis gaming desk today with me. Like I said, definitely leave your comments down below what you thought about it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by today. Take it easy.